And here we are, your SBF championship game number 1. Rattlesnakes, Ballers. Both of these two teams earned their spot in this game, and they are going to give it everything to come home with the championship trophy. Right after this game, we're going to be bringing you the Natty, Ohio versus Florida, and then the rest of the series will follow after the Natty. Here we go. Rattlesnakes win the opening tip ball. Travis Price to Ridnour. Ridnour back to Wagner. Back up to Ridnour, the playmaker, going right at Boulder. Gets blocked. Nick Ridnour right at Boulder. Might be a good idea that the Rattlesnakes made an adjustment to give him less time in this game. And there's a slam from Dion Richmond on that play. Ballers up 2-0. Here come Rattlesnakes. Ridnour back to Hopkins. Russ needs to get going early from 3. Drives, loses it. Ballers try to pick it up. They're going to call a kicked ball violation on Boulder. It's going to go back to the Rattlesnakes. So far, it looks like Rattlesnakes are playing a little jittery out there. They got to loosen up, play Rattlesnake basketball. Hopkins up top, takes the Harvey screen, drives mid-range, puts it up, no good. Ridnour, though, tips it back in. Yep, just like Bean said, the Snakes, they don't need a person to control where they go. Here comes Harrison, back up to Weaver. Weaver, wide open 3, doesn't get it to fall. Rebound battle. It's going to go out of bounds. Rattlesnakes will take possession. Can the Rattlesnakes overcome the Ballers defense in this one? The insane interior defense by the Ballers. Over to Russ Hopkins. Hopkins looking to get something going deep. Rattlesnakes need to get trigger happy. Russ driving, back to Ridnour, shoots the 3, that's good! Nick Ridnour, great job spacing the floor on that play. Nick Ridnour is going to force Ed Payne or Zach Boulder to come out of the paint, and if they choose not to, he'll make them pay with the 3. They switch, Boulder's down low on Travis Price. They switch back, Price now on Harrison. Great defense to stop the layup though. Snakes in transition. Nick Ridnour gets the left-handed layup to go. 7-2. Snakes are up by 5 early. Weaver going to work on Russ. Driving, gets it picked. Rattlesnakes come away with it. Ridnour not pushing tempo. Now he does. Up to Wagner. Gets the layup to go. Kadeem Wagner, such a solid player for these Snakes. Harrison spin move. Travis Price playing good defense. Weaver inside, got it to go. Technical difficulties as I am being advertised some new virus protection software. No thank you. Back to the game. Alright, here comes Travis Price driving. Left hand, puts it up, got it! Through everybody on that play. Travis Price strong with the left hand. Ballers do not want to get behind by this deep early. Weaver, open 3, bang! Couldn't call it a 2, just inside the line. Lost track of where he was on the court. That'll cost him an extra point. Hopkins handoff to Travis Price. Travis Price driving mid-range, puts it up, tries to bank it in, no good. Rodman with the board and put back, could not get that to go. Here come the Ballers, looking to turn things around. Richmond driving, good pass over Boulder. Layup is good. 11-8 is the score right now. 3-point lead for Red Rock. Travis finds Russ. They really want Russ to start shooting. You can feel it. Been a long time without a Russ 3. Interception there. Ballers in transition. Weaver spins. Crossover, driving. Russ Hopkins blocks it. Great defensive play by Russ. kicks it up. Travis Price driving on Harrison, puts that up. No good. Had Payne with the board. Deion Richmond driving, pass over to Weaver, middle of the lane, slams it home. Marcus Weaver really stepping up in this postseason for the Ballers, being the superstar that we thought he could be. Price back to Wagner, over to Rittenauer. Rittenauer back to Price. Price for three, puts it up. No good, tough miss. All right, guys, it's trivia time in the Twitch stream. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say the question out loud at the same time that I type it. So let me get it typed, and then I'll say it out loud and send at the same time. The question is going to be, all right, commissioners, I want you to try not to answer this. I want to give everybody else an opportunity first. If nobody can answer, commissioners will come in next. Which team did LaMarcus Weaver play for before the Ballers? And go. This is for 15 attribute points. Good layup there by Ben Henry. First person to answer gets 15 attribute points. Where did LaMarcus Weaver come from? Which team did he play for before coming over to the Ballers? Stingrays. Wrong answer, Sika. Good guess, though. LaMarcus Weaver. Good block there by Rittenauer from behind. Gets it up. Price. What a beautiful pass to Travis Price, streaking down the court. I'm going to give everybody about 15 more seconds before I unleash the beasts. I'm going to unleash the tornadoes, the talons, the stingrays. First of those three to answer and get the attribute points. Travis Price brings it up. Over to Cotton. Cotton down to Santos. Santos getting increased minutes in this finals. Back over to Rittenauer, back to Price. Price for three. Can he get it? No good. Boulder pulls it down. All right. Beast, come on and answer it. Somebody give me the right answer. Which team? Nope, that is not the correct answer. There is no team known as the Horses. Nice try, Tornadoes GM. Try to give you the correct answer, though. I'm going to accept Stations as an answer because I know what you meant. All right, there it is. Stallions. Bean Shep is going to go ahead and get the 15 attribute points. LaMarcus Weaver, the former superstar for the River City Stallions, came over to Motown, really struggled early in his first season, but come playoff time, he's looked just like old school River City LaMarcus Weaver, and that's what they needed. Travis Price, what a beautiful flashy pass. Rittenauer lays it up, able to draw the foul. He's going to go to the line and shoot two. Rittenauer gets the first to go. Second one's up, and that's good. Red Rock, 3-point lead over Motown right now. Here comes Ben Henry over to Morris Sr. Back to Jack George. Jack lost it last possession against Travis. Let's see if he's more careful here this time. Henry puts it up, no good. Morris Sr. with the rebound and the lay-in. Frederick Morris Sr. does not get enough credit for what this guy can do on the floor. He is very solid. Reminds me a lot of NCAA prospect Jay Blanco. He just does not make mistakes. Here comes Rittenauer. Tries to alley-oop to Mitch Haynes. That's no good. Ben Henry pulls it down. George driving on two people. No good. There's Boulder with the putback, giving Motown a 1-point lead. Here we go. Mitch Haynes going to dribble it out. He wants that last shot. Look at that, everybody. Stars GM is in the house. Thanks for joining, Mr. Spoon. Mitch Haynes driving, left hand. Puts it up mid-range. No good. Santos, can he get it back? He does. Are they going to count it? It's going to be an official review. Let's see if Santos got it off in time. I think he did. I think they're going to count it. Call overturning. They're going to give him the basket. Red Rock going to go into the first quarter break with a 1-point lead. We could only hope that the game ends the same way the first quarter did. What an exciting first quarter for this SBF Finals. Alright, and we are back. Here we go. Red Rock will be on defense. Motown will get the ball to start the quarter. Anybody's game. Nobody giving an inch right now. Every player on the floor for both teams, I'd say, is playing well. Jack George goes up and draws the foul. It's a good move by Jack George. You can't underestimate how important it is to get the other team's star player into foul trouble early. Not that Travis Price is there yet, but every little foul counts. If this game ends up with Travis Price in foul trouble, nobody will remember the one early foul Jack George gave. Here comes Price, spin move, strip from George. George off to the races. Thankfully, Price is faster. Alley-oop, no good. Boulder can't finish. Ridnour kicks it out. Cotton, deep shot, that's good. That's going to be a 2, though, just inside the line. Very fortunate break there for the Rattlesnakes to get the steal and the shot. Boulder missing the open alley-oop. Ben Henry lays it up, blocked by Santos. Here comes Ridnour again, been facilitating. Over, Cotton, 3, got it! Stuart Cotton, deep shot from the Nick Ridnour, beautiful feed. Nick Ridnour has been facilitating perfectly tonight. He looks good. An unofficial trade has been announced. Nothing's official until trade season opens back up. But unofficially, Ridnour has been traded to the Ballers, so we'll see how that looks next season. Ridnour can't be too happy playing this game, knowing that before the game started, he might be getting moved. But he wants that shit. Nick Ridnour, the Twitter warrior, always taking the Twitter to lay out his beef with his coaches and his GMs. Let's see if he has anything to say about this Rattlesnakes GM that will be traded. Here comes Russ Hopkins. He's back in the game now. Has not made a 3 yet. You know that's not going to continue. Kicks it back Harvey. Harvey spin move. Matchup against Weaver. This is a good matchup for Harvey. Wagner back to Santos, puts it up. That's a good offensive possession for the Red Rock Rattlesnakes. I want to do one trivia question per quarter. So, first quarter trivia question was, which team did LaMarcus Weaver formerly play for? And the answer, River City Stallions. This question, which team originally drafted Nick Ridnour? First free throw, good by Richmond. Second one is up, and that's good. Sika with the assassin's answer. That is incorrect, I wish. I was a big fanboy of Nick Ridnour, but couldn't get my hands on it. Screen set by Rodman. Russ lays it up, left hand, no good. Gets his own rebound though, puts it back again with the left hand. That one's no good. Ed Payne able to grab the board and gives it up to Weaver. I'll give you a hint. Well, Steve Carter accidentally got the right answer. The Stingrays were originally the team that drafted Nick Ridnour. Steve Carter wins 15 attribute points for his player. There you go, Carter. It pays to guess sometimes, and you just got it. 15 points, Steve Carter. 15 points, Tornadoes so far. All right, here we go with Russ. Russ behind his back, puts it up. Able to draw the foul. Interested to see Russ Hopkins attacking the rim over and over again rather than shooting threes, which he's known for. Ballers GM in the house. Your team's looking really good so far against the Rattlesnakes in this one. It's been back and forth buzzer beater to end quarter number 1. This has been a fun game. Weaver through traffic, puts it up and got it over Rodman. What a strong layup. They're letting the ball go through Russ Hopkins this quarter, and so far it is not working. I think they need to go back to Russ Hopkins being a catch and shoot guy. There he is, open, mid-range though, got it. Hopkins, the best catch and shoot player in the league, hands down, and a terrific defender. They need to make sure Russ Hopkins is playing to his role. That's how he's been so successful all season. Don't switch it up now. Weaver tries to take the screen. Hopkins steals it. He's going to roll out of bounds. They're going to call it out on Morris. Rattlesnakes will get the ball. I don't know if I agree with that, but works out well for me because I hate the Ballers. Sorry, for those of you guys that don't know, the Ballers and I are arch enemies because they refused to trade for me a couple of years ago. And I vowed to that day that I would always dislike their team. Russ gets it to go. What a great shot. Good point, Vern Tomps. The Snakes do not need a human to win this game. As said perfectly by the Tornadoes GM Bean Shep on his podcast the other day. 2-point lead for Red Rock. This game is good. Travis, pump fake, kicks it back to Harvey. Harvey, he can shoot the three, not very well. Finds Travis Price, puts it up high off the glass and got it to fall. Timeout for the Ballers. 4-point lead. Red Rock, 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. So far, Red Rock's defense has looked terrific. The Ballers, the last couple played games in the regular season and both of their games, both of their series in the postseason so far, they have struggled offensively. They were able to get hot in their very last game against the Tornadoes thanks to Ben Henry's shooting. And that's exactly what you got to be careful for if you're the Red Rock Rattlesnakes, is Weaver, Henry, Harrison. These guys just get hot, and then it's impossible to stop them. So keep them cool, and you've got a really good chance to win this game. Into Richmond. Richmond looking to facilitate here. Trying to get somebody open. Takes the Boulder screen. He's going to drive. Going up against Wagner. This is a great matchup. Very similar players. Both lengthy playmakers. Difference, Richmond better at scoring, whereas Wagner better at rebounding. Russ Hopkins has it up top. Driving to the left. Kicks it back, Ridnour. Ridnour puts it up through the contact. Boulder, great defensive play to stop him on that one. Ridnour, Hopkins both attacking the rim a lot more often this game. Interesting considering the strength of the Ballers is on the inside. Boulder able to get it to go over everybody. Did not care. Ties the game up 37 points apiece. Mitch Haynes over to Hopkins. Hopkins down low to Rodman. Rodman tries to go up over Ed Payne. The Rattlesnakes continue to attack the inside. That one doesn't work. Here comes Richmond. What a great pass by Dion Richmond to Boulder through the hands of Harvey Rodman. Rodman looked like he timed it perfectly, but he was just a little too slow. That's what Dion Richmond offers to your team. One of the best playmakers in the league. What a pretty pass. Finds Rittenauer down low. He's able to get the slam on that one. And that's what you have to do to these big boys from Motown. Get them running. Make them stretch the floor. Pull them out and then cut. Hopkins, good steal. Weaver picks it back up though. Weaver has some opening. Goes up at Rodman. Will draw the foul. Marcus Weaver going to the line to shoot 2:57 seconds to go in the half. Motown sinks the first and the second is good. Motown with a lead now. Here comes Russ. Russ past to Mitch Haynes, puts it up, gets blocked from behind. I would say the weakest part of the Rattlesnakes game is their depth, and it's showing now. Mitch Haynes doesn't get a lot of minutes, but him being in will cost them for the 5 minutes, even though he is a pretty good free agent point guard. The Ballers are just a better. Hopkins 3, no good. That was a good looking shot though. They're in transition. Ben Henry has it. Crossover in the lane. Hopkins with the block. Out of bounds. Ballers ball. Russ Hopkins is up to about 3 blocks so far in this game. 3 blocks, a couple steals. He's showing out defensively. Clyde Warren, the sniper, over to Payne, back to Boulder. Clyde Warren, mid-range pop, got it to go. 43 points now for the Ballers. Red Rock wants a score before halftime. Are they going to get it? 7 seconds to go. Hopkins wide open from 3. Got it! Cuts the lead to just 1 point. Going into halftime right now, Motown leads Red Rock by 1 point, a score of 43-42, as both teams have looked terrific, offense and defense. Both sides of the ball are playing really well tonight for Motown and Red Rock. Get over here and do a halftime report. All right, guys, it's your Bean Shep halftime report. I'm going to go ahead and hand over the headset.
This is Bean Shep. This has been a great game. We have the Snakes, that's Slither, and you got the Ballers that jump up and down. Yeah, that's all I got. Go Ballers. Oh, watch the Bean Shep podcast. It's freaking amazing.
And there you had it. There's your B-Time halftime show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, because I know I didn't. This series is best out of 3. Right now, Motown leading by 1 point. This is still anybody's ball game. I'm hoping for a buzzer beater, just like Line said. Here we go. Dion Richmond with it. Richmond over to Boulder, back to Harrison. Harrison crossover, gets open, puts it up. No, he passes to Boulder, who's able to draw the foul. Great pass out there by Jordan Harrison. Boulder able to maybe flop a little bit there to get the foul call. Divine, how dare you criticize the Bishop halftime report? Travis Price, floating mid-range jumper, got it. As you see, Travis Price 5 for 11, whereas Zach Boulder 5 for 6. The efficiency of Zach Boulder's scoring has always been terrific. Jordan Harrison to the lane, easy layup is good. 3-point lead, Motown. All right, we got our third quarter question. I'm gonna wait, see if we can get some viewers. I'm gonna get the question all prepped. Trivia for the third quarter coming now. All right, your third quarter trivia. I'm gonna ask everybody. Big news in the SBF was recently announced. Commissioners off limits on this answer. First person to give me the two new. Let me type it. What are the two new expansion teams? Give me both team names. First person who gets it gets 15 points. B, don't you answer. I see you over there getting sweaty. Oh, gotcha. All right. All right. Back to the game while I let you guys try to answer the trivia. Red Rock, able to go to the, get to the paint and draw the foul. He'll go shoot the two at the line. Looking to make it a 4-point lead for Motown, and he does. Russ sinks both of them. And Steve Carter with the second trivia answer of the night. Steve Carter racking up those points before the draft. Looking to move his player into that top pick conversation. Weaver, open three, bang, he got it. LaMarcus Weaver extends the lead to 7. Carter with 30 points total tonight, earned from trivia questions. Travis Price driving, lays it up, got it. Richmond a little late on that blocked shot attempt. Go Harrison back to Boulder, over to Richmond. Weaver coming around the arc, open. He's got a deep 3 opportunity. Got it! LaMarcus Weaver's money. 8-point lead Motown. This is what I was talking about earlier. You have to stop them from getting hot. Motown, they'll be quiet all night on offense. When someone gets hot, it's game over. Red Rock, you've got to step up defensively. It's now or never. All right, here we go. Travis Price with the ball. Over to Rodman. Rattlesnakes looking to get somebody open. Russ driving. Right at Ed Payne. Kicks it out, Travis. Passing it around the arc now. Somebody's going to have to shoot it. Rodman goes up left hand. Can't get it. Tried to get his own board, but that was no good. And fast break bucket for Weaver is good, as Weaver is single-handedly extending this lead for Motown. Here comes Russ driving, kicks back. Rodman had the wide open 3. He's going to take it. Can't get that to go. Morris Sr. pulls it down. This is not looking good if you're a Red Rock fan, which most of us are. Out of bounds, Ballers ball. Even my children woke up this morning saying, "Daddy, can you help make sure the Rattlesnakes win?" I said, "Of course, baby. I'm gonna do my best." Pass, wide open, Morris Sr. in the lane, got it to go. Here comes Travis Price, carrying the team on his shoulders the last couple seasons. He's got some help this year, and look what it got him. It got him to the finals. Now they need to finish. Can't get the layup to go. They got the rebound. Ballers pushing over to Richmond. Richmond and Morris Sr. back over to Harrison. Harrison finds Morris cutting. Not able to complete the and one play. He will go to the line and shoot 2. Ballers, the villain, of the SBF by far, leading this one by 14 points now. I have major announcement coming as well. You guys are going to want to stay tuned for Game 3 or Game 2 of the SBF Finals, whichever one ends up being the last game, which, I mean, I won't know till close to the fourth quarter of Game 2 what's going to happen. Hopefully it's not a buzzer beater. But in this series, I want to announce Executive of the Year. That's right, there will be an Executive of the Year. One GM that made all the right moves all season. Not necessarily just to win for this year, but for the future of their team as well. Didn't even send the voting process to a committee. Hands down, there's one clear-cut option, and that will be announced. Now up to 14 for Motown, third quarter, 3:30 to go. Russ Hopkins still has yet to hit a three in this one. That is not what I was expecting from the Snakes. There's his first three, got it! Russ Hopkins cuts the lead down to 11. Go Harrison. Oh, what a beautiful move to find Morris Sr. with the layup. I don't even know what that was. He did a 360 through the legs, spin-a-rooney, front flip, underhand scoop pass all at once. That was insane. Russ to the lane. Easy layup is good. Divine, you're not eligible for GM of the Year because you didn't make a single football season. Sorry. Harrison over to Ben Henry. Three is up. That's good. Ben Henry drills the three. Here we go. Richmond driving. Morris Sr. sets the screen. Richmond finds Morris Sr. What a left-handed layup. You know what? If I get enough yeses in the chat, I'll announce Executive of the Year right now. Who wants to hear it right now? Because Bean Shep's frustrating me in the background. Who wants to hear Executive of the Year right now? Why would you say no? All right. Well, I'm getting a lot of no's rolling in the chat. I got a couple of yes. I got 2 yeses. I got 2 no's. Who's going to be the tiebreaker? Hopkins, another layup. Carter says yes. Executive of the Year. We haven't fully decided compensation yet. It's going to be attribute points for whatever players you want to apply it to. Like, example. NCAA players. You win an award, your attribute goes to the NCAA player that wins the award. As GM of the Year, you'll win attribute points that you can apply to anybody, including the Assassin's creative players, if you so choose. Alright, yeah. Bean is starting to frustrate me a little bit with all of his guesses behind to my side over here. Executive of the Year is a very obvious answer. I'm going to give you guys the top 3 executives. These are the 3 that I had to debate over. Number 1, Polar Bears. Clearly the Polar Bears are in the top 3 with all their first-round picks. And they still made a fighting effort in the playoffs. Number 2, Ballers. Trade after trade after trade. Some of the trades that the Ballers have made have proven to be absolutely vital in the postseason. Ben Henry literally won them a game a few games ago. Zach Boulder has been leading the way the entire season. Ed Payne, now that Boulder can move to the power forward position, Ed Payne has allowed Zach Boulder to take that next step. Ballers, and on top of all that, they now have a first round pick. So move after move for the Ballers. The number 3 team that will be in consideration, the Talons. That's a joke. The Talons are terrible. The number 3 team are the Snakes. They also made a lot of moves to get here. Remember where the Snakes started to where they finished. The Snakes they've won an Executive of the Year before. I'd say it really comes down to the 2 teams, but the Snakes were honorable mention. So between the 2 teams, the Ballers, the Polar Bears, like I said, there's one clear-cut answer. It could only be one. The Ballers win the trophy. And this is my reasoning. Yes, the Polar Bears went out and grabbed a lot of first-round picks, but there's no guaranteeing those first-round picks are going to pay off yet. Grabbing the first-round picks is only half of the process. Now they have to finish the other half. So maybe if all these picks pan out, Polar Bears get a lot more credit next season. But for this season, the Ballers have literally made moves to get them to where they are now. They lost 5 games in the regular season, and they come out of the season with a first-round pick still. The Ballers are clearly the executive of the year this season. Nobody thank the Ballers. Nobody congratulate the Ballers. They don't deserve it. I didn't want to give them the award, but as a commish, I try to be fair. They are. I agree. The Ballers rigged the voting. All right, back to the game. 14-point lead for the Ballers. Red Rock. They have overcome larger leads quicker than this. 7 minutes is plenty of time. What a step back by Weaver. Drills the 3. LaMarcus Weaver, so good. Remember, to those of you guys wondering what moves the Ballers made, I would say probably 50% of this roster that's on the floor, that's been on the floor tonight, have been trades from this season, whether it be Ed Payne, Ben Henry, Clyde Warren. All these guys are major contributors and affect the results and the outcome of each and every game for this entire season. What? Being you are. Yep. Alright, here we go. Wagner down to Hopkins. Hopkins laying it in. No good. Boulder with the board. We got one last trivia question. One last chance. Carter's got 30 points. Bean's got 15. Who's going to take home the last trivia question of the game? Let me think of a good one. Cotton, 3. No good. Those type of shots have got to go down if you want a chance to win against a really good team. Offensive 3-second violation. Boulder gets called for. Alright, so my last trivia question is going to be NCAA related. Which 2 teams are about to play in the Natty? Harrison lays it up, left hand, that's no good. Harrison able to get the first free throw to go. Second one is up, and that's good. Oh, what a crossover there by Travis Price to get his way to the rim. What a good move. Carter again. Third incorrect trivia of the night. This guy is all SBF all the time. Carter proving why he's one of the more dominant NCAA players is because of this level of commitment. 45 attribute points in one sitting for Steve Carter. Here comes Russ Hopkins. Deep three, puts it up. That's good! Nothing but net. That was a beautiful shot. And then Boulder answers back. Looks like Motown is about to take game one. This was a really good first half. Third quarter, all Motown. Red Rock's still putting up a good fight, but like Sika said earlier, I think it all comes down to this depth. The Ballers are just so deep. Rodman grabs the board and then gets blocked. Harrison, spin-a-rooney, alley-oop, Boulder, no good, grabs his own board, left hand, got it. Right after this, guys, we're going to take a brief pause, maybe 10 minutes. I have to switch accounts, and then I'll load up the Natty, and we will be streaming the Natty live. The Natty, the NCAA Championship, will also be aired on OBS, but just remember, the last two games, games 2 and game 3 of the SBF Championship will not be OBS streamed. I can only have 2 recordings at a time because of a lack of memory, so we are going to do game 1 and the Natty. Hopkins, 3, got it! 18-point lead now for Motown. Time winding down, 4 minutes to go. Off-season right around the corner. Both of these two teams are sitting pretty when it comes to captains as well. The Snakes will be able to bring back most of, if not all of their players. Motown will have to make at least one difficult decision, but the core of this team should remain intact. Russ kicks it out. Rodman. Another open 3, but he's not a good shooter. Boulder hedging. Rather than kicking it out, he goes up, draws the foul. Rodman sinks the first. Remember, guys, if you're in the stream and you haven't commented yet, make sure to comment. I see that I have more viewers than I am getting comments. It's absolutely fine if you don't want to comment, but if you want to earn your points, it's 15 free points just for joining and saying something. So make sure to get your bag. Make sure to get your 15. Just stop in, say hi. Great left-handed layup by Wagner, gets blocked. Here come the Ballers in transition. Harrison over, Richmond doesn't shoot it. To go. Richmond over to Weaver. Layup is good. Motown Ballers putting up a clinic tonight on offense. Hopkins, reverse layup, that's good. Russ Hopkins coming alive in the second half, was real quiet in the first. .38 to go in the game. This was a very good game 1. I am ready to call it. As you see, Weaver, player of the game. 22-point lead with 2:30 to go. Weaver has just been so dominant. I know the Stallions weren't happy to lose him. I wasn't sure if Weaver would be good anywhere else. Weaver, questionable mid-range. Robin pulls it down, gets it up to Price. Downloaded Ridnour getting stripped. There's Weaver fighting on the defensive side of the ball as well. Remember, GMs, Sika, Ballers GM, Rattlesnakes GM. If you guys want any changes made before game 2, message me during the Natty and I'll make them before the next game starts as Russ sinks another 3. Rodman able to pull down another board. Rattlesnakes looking really good in the final minutes. Could very well be a case of too little, too late. Here now, double crossover. Kicks it back. Wagner for 3. Wagner capable of making that, but doesn't necessarily shoot it consistently enough to get into a good rhythm. Alley-oop, Richmond, the ball to Payne. Here comes Travis, kicks it back to Ridnour. Ridnour over to Hopkins, a minute to go. Hopkins takes the screen, puts it up, no good. Rodman tips it back in. 9-point lead, 19-point lead. Oof. That Payne needs a basket. Remember, all of next week. Next week will kind of be a slow week in terms of content. We had a good idea from Blaze to try to get a blacktop tournament going. We might initiate that a little bit, but for the most part, we're going to be getting ready with settings, league realignments, contracts. It's going to be a lot of grinding on our part, just not a lot of content given. So bear with us for the next week as the SBF off season is about to begin. Hopkins just drilling everything he shoots right now. Time is winding down, 15 seconds to go. Boulder, kind of wishing he'd shoot that 3. I've always wanted to see Boulder make a 3. Weaver, another crazy good layup. The outcome nobody wanted is what we all got. I apologize, as I do not manipulate the content. If I did, I would have made sure the Ballers didn't win this one. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it all out. Switch. Game 1 goes to the Ballers in dominating fashion. 20-point victory. Here comes the Natty. Burn Beard. Steve Carter. Josh Allen. Chalk Thunder. All these superstars in one game fighting it out. If you guys have any attribute points you want to spend on your NCAA player, do it now. This is your final opportunity. See you guys in about 10 to 15.